What's up, everybody? Morning. This is Mystique Riot. I felt led to do another video, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not really sure what it's about, but I've been experiencing and talking lately about experiencing people, the opportunity of experiencing other people and allowing people to experience me. The last video I made was real quick, and I want to try to make these as quick as possible because I'm just trying to get the point in the message out. And one of the points in the message is the reason I could have waited. I'm about to go wash my hair and stuff like that. I could have waited till I did my hair to deliver this video so I can appear presentable, as people would say. But, you know, that's kind of about what I'm here to talk about. Like, people go always find a reason to talk about you, whether you do what everybody deem right or you're a goody two-shoe. If you do what you feel like you want to do and they don't feel like it's right, oh, you need to get your shit together, or you a mess and stuff like that. So me personally, going through these changes back and forth in my life, trying to figure life out, understand myself, and experience and enjoy life with other people, realize that, you know, it don't even matter. Like, that's why I don't find myself as one to even talk about people in this matter, or talk about on what somebody else is doing in their life. And I know a lot of people think I'm negative, and which is a shocker to me. They think I'm sad. And I talk about myself a lot because all I can speak on is my experiences in life. And I'm just simply trying to share my experiences in life to hopefully maybe enlighten other people in some situations they might be going through in their life. Because I know how hard it is to find real positivity out here. And that's why it's such a shocker to me that people deem me negative, when everybody that I've ever encountered in my life has always told me how I've been such a positive model figure in their life, how I've only encouraged and built them to be something. All I've ever really heard is from people that actually interact with me is how you got that vibration. Everybody is great. Everybody is successful, because that is me. I often get people telling me their life stories. I often get people showing me and introducing me into their life. They don't even understand why. Sometimes it's just a level of comfort for them. And they want to express themselves. That's when I discovered that people want to express themselves. They want to be heard. And I've experienced a lot in my life, and I know a lot of people may think I'm still holding on to that stuff, but I would never be able to say half of the things I say if I was still holding on to certain things. And with that being said, I just wish that I'm here to encourage people to stop judging other people. My son came to me and said, "Ma, sometimes I feel like at school everybody judging me." I said, "Why you say that?" He said, "Well, when they looking at me, I just feel like they judging me." And you know, at first my original answer was, you know, right, they are judging you, son, because that's what people do. Like, just be honest with yourself. How many times do you judge somebody in a day? And I'm not saying that I'm perfect like a lot of people want to think I am. But I have learned already that there is no benefit in me judging nobody. Therefore, I don't care to do it. And then I changed my answer when it came to my son. I said, you know what? No, son, I'm not going to say that. They're observing you. That's what they're doing. People don't start judging you until they start treating you according to the perception that they've got from what they observed from you. And that's one of my biggest peeves with dealing with other people. People often tell me what they think of me by the way they treat me. And people can say, "Oh, well, why you let people do this to you? And why you let people do," you know what? Because I want to experience you, just like I want to give you the opportunity to experience me. I will not change who I am for no one. And I don't ever expect anyone to change for me. A lot of these readers, because I be looking for motivation in all kind of places and any and everything I can, you know, to keep my eyes and my hopes up and, you know, faith alive in my life. But it's hard to find sometimes, even with the tarot readers and the encouragers and enlightening people, a lot of them are discouraging as well. They tell you to walk in your purpose, but then they in the same tongue, they try to tell you what to do. Oh, you need to stop this and you need to stop that. Well, if I am walking in my purpose, don't you think all this stuff I will figure out on my own? I don't need you to tell me. And I don't come off as telling people what to do in their life because I don't want to tell nobody what to do in their life. I have never had a soul come up to me and say, B, you have purposely hurt me. You have purposely caused me pain. You know why? I thought they said hurt people hurt people. If I'm so hurt, then why am I the one consistently being hurt by hurt people and not the one inflicting the pain? Yeah, I'm aggressive sometimes, but who the hell ain't out here in this dog-eat-dog world, man? I don't feel like everybody is out against me or to get me. I don't have mental illnesses. And when it comes down to that, I feel like who is any of us to tell somebody else that they got a problem, that they got their mind is messed up, that they got we're so quick to disable people versus empower them. How do you feel, would you feel, if a crap load of people that never took the time to get to really know you start telling you what you are? Because they don't want to take the time to know you because all they want to do is judge you. They call you crazy consistently and then treat you crazy. They call you mentally disturbed and then treat you like you're mentally disturbed. And then they wonder why you're triggered. Now, I'm not saying this is a justification for you to react because that's your lesson. That's your healing to deal with. But I think we're out here doing more hindering of each other's growth than we are encouraging of each other's growth. Now, I believe in real love, real friendship, caring is loving someone through their healing. Not trying to control their healing, not trying to tell them how to heal, but to love them as they heal. Watch the beauty in the process. A lot of people don't understand me, and I don't look to be understood. I'm not looking to be famous or any of this other stuff like that. I like to help people, but me liking to help people, I get called crazy. I'm weird and something wrong with me for that. So when I look at the things people call me crazy for, it kind of makes me question their mentality. Because I used to question my mentality because so many people keep saying it, but that's called self-evaluation. Evaluate yourself so that no one else can. And then I realized it ain't do nothing but drive me insane. Now, I know I am very peculiar, but God's children shall be peculiar amongst the world. So I ain't worried about that no more. Lets me know I'm walking right. I ain't proclaiming to be perfectly aligned. But if I'm waiting to be perfect before I start doing what I'm feel led to do, it ain't never gonna happen. But I just want people to evaluate themselves and be real with yourself. Like, y'all know that some of the stuff y'all doing to people is just messed up and there's no need for it. You can say they sensitive, they naive and everything else. But if what you do represents you and not someone else, so what does that say about the character of the person you are when you feel a need to behave like this? It's a little hard for me to interact with other people because they don't respect my perspective. They don't respect my person. They don't respect my being. And I can't cope and chill with that. I can't accept that as being a way of life. And if you choose to, that is fine. But it is nothing wrong with me for asking people to keep that out of my life. People think I react too much. I got a problem with saying fuck it. But in reality, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But I do at the same time. I don't give a fuck about the things that don't benefit me and serve me. I do give a fuck about the things, though, that helps create a better today. Screw a better tomorrow, because I'm living today. And that's all I try to do. And I get tired of people coming at me, trying to tell me what I am. Oh, you unhappy. You this. Who the hell said I was unhappy just because I'm not reacting the way you want me to react? Or I'm not behaving the way you want me to behave? Why are we so dead set on creating robots? Making everybody the same. But yet we want to say we're all unique. We created a whole disease called dyslexia simply because there's a whole body of people that learns in a different way than another body of people. We are putting people inside of these boxes and then judging them for it. Telling people who they are. Taking people's freedom away from them. I don't believe to take freedom or liberty away from anybody. And anything and anybody that is trying to take away freedom and liberty from anybody, I just don't fuck with. So I'm not a doormat. And don't you ever think that you are a doormat too if you are a person with a heart like mine, who chooses to experience this life through love, regardless of what other people do to you. Have I experienced anger, bitterness, hatred, misery for loving people that don't want to love me back? Yes, but that's their choice because I choose to love. And I will never, and I pray that you never, allow anybody to make you feel ashamed, to make you feel bad for the choices you make, because they are permanent and they are written in stone. They will be with you for the rest of your life. Don't you ever let anybody make you feel bad for experiencing your life. And that's honestly how I feel. I ain't got no judgment for the woman that choose to go fuck on the first night. Just like I ain't got no judgment for the man that choose to do the same. But yet y'all will pat this man on the back and judge that woman hoe. But yet they engaged in the exact same activity. Why would I listen to people who live of such biasness when I serve a God who is not biased? A lot of people say they serve God and want to tell people they live in illusions, but yet they serve God. But yet there are people out there that believes your belief in God is nothing more than an illusion. And therefore you are crazy for believing in something other than yourself, or other than man, or other than science. That's why I'm not here to judge you. I am here to evaluate you though, so that I may know where to place you and if to place you. People don't understand what I do, but I know my life. I don't expect no one else to understand it. Neither do I expect anybody else commentary on it. And don't you ever say, well, you put it out there, so you give it. No, the hell I didn't. I'm simply sharing what I feel led to share. Why do we go through these things? if not to heal and then testify. They overcame by the words of their testimony. No, I ain't no Jesus freak, but I do love me some Jesus, okay? No, I ain't no Bible quoter, but I do quote some scriptures. And I live by them too. I don't live by scripture alone, but I do make sure that word aligns with me. No sin is greater than the next. Therefore, I don't resonate with sin, because if I do sin, that means I done did everything you did in sin. I don't want your sin on me. Because to believe I have sin in my life, then how can I be a child of God? And how can I be led according to his purpose if I am walking and living in sin? And how can things work out for my greater good if I am not walking and living in his purpose? See, I got the right not to allow your negative thoughts of me to become me. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know me. Even if you experienced me, you don't know me. You know why? Because I don't know me. No man knows the full content of his heart. I am here learning me too. What part of me will you experience? I don't know. And just because you experience one part of me and somebody else experience another part, that don't make me wishy-washy, don't make me double standard, don't make me crazy, don't make me fake. It makes me me, because who the hell said I have to be one way? Stop taking away your liberty. Stop taking away your freedom. He who angers you controls you. No. He who angers me do not control me. He who angers me is triggering me to show me my growth. Because it is the way that I react to that anger. Anger but sin not. That tells me where I stand in life. Man should not walk by sight alone. People so busy, and science will tell you that Americans are the worst at doing this. Judging people by situations. You catch a person in a situation and you think that's them. And that's not even the case. I don't even judge people by their actions. I judge by their principles. I determine, I don't even judge you. I evaluate you and hold you to be who I believe you are, have a perception of you based off of your principles, your reasoning behind doing what you do. Because that tells me the man, not because I seen him do something. Because I don't know what was going on with that man, that woman, that kid, that person, that dog, that animal, that situation. You see, that comes down to me being able to admit that there's just shit I don't know. And I'm cool with that. This video about 20 minutes right now, and I wasn't even trying to do that. I am never a fool, and neither are you, for trusting anybody. I get called I'm crazy and schizophrenic because I said I don't trust nobody. And then when I say, oh, I trust everybody, I get called crazy, naive, retarded. I don't think nobody out to get me, because it don't matter, because no weapons formed against me shall prosper. But if you are doing things that are not for my better good, then you sure ain't for me either. If it ain't one, it gotta be the other. And your actions, the way you treat me, the things you say to me, the things you do to me, the way you handle me, it's going to tell me, are you for me or not? My main goal is always to just love. And I do love everybody. I know I go through my ramps, but you know what? I don't really care, bro. That's me. Bro, I'm growing, I'm healing, I'm learning. That's you experiencing me. And this is why, like, trust is so big. I do trust everybody. And when I was posting and talking about that distrust stuff, I was talking from a low vibration. I can admit that. I'm one person that has never in my life not been honest with myself. You ain't got to tell me what I am, because I'll tell you what I am. That's how I can tell you what you think of me ain't who I am, because I already know who I am. How am I a fool for trusting you? But then you turn around and betray me. You go and do deceptive behavior to me. And then I get told, you need better discernment. Oh, you naive. Or you slow. Because I trusted you. Did you hear what you just said? That somebody is slow, naive, retarded for trusting you. That ain't got nothing to do with the person I am. Man, I just be wanting to chill, enjoy people. That's why I let people do what they do. And when they feel like I don't want to take no more of you, or if you're experiencing you, I bounce, bruh. Like, just as simple as that. I might wonder, and I used to get hurt, because I'm like, damn. What would make you treat a nigga like that? That's be my true questions. People be trying to act like I'm the hurt one. But I'll be looking at everybody else like, what the hell have you been through in life to make you treat people the way that you do? I done been through a lot, and then, I start giving sympathy because I done been through a lot. And I'm like, man, the crap I done been through seems like nothing compared to what everybody else must have went through. Because even with all that I've been through, I don't feel no need to hurt you. I got nothing but love for you, baby. People think I'm so serious and uptight all the time. But what do you think I'm going to be when all people do is ridiculing you? And I know my tongue wide as hell. Somebody go probably say something about that. You got dehydration. You need to drink more water. And I drink hella water. I got something called a mouth breathing problem. Because I hear it every video I do. When somebody hitting me up, you need to drink more water. Look, bro, I got it's called a mouth breathing disorder. My nasal passage is kind of congested. It's a little closed in. So I breathe through my mouth and it dehydrates my tongue. I'm working on it. I shouldn't even have to say all that. And people say, why you got to over-explain? Why you explain? Why should I have to? I ain't over-explaining. I'm simply answering your question before you even ask it. Because I already know it's going to be said because I heard it too many times before. And I know somebody say, oh, why you shouldn't do the video like that. Nigga, it ain't about my appearance. It ain't about me. It's about the message. That's what it's about. So know that the way that you treat people says nothing about the other person. It says a lot about you, though. So start looking over the way that you treat the people in your life. And that's going to tell you who you are. I guess that's all I gotta say. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to allow you to experience just a little bit more of me. Peace.